So I really like rogues. Now, don't get me wrong, I like separating money from children. I like gaslighting people into thinking I belong anywhere. I like lubing up lockpicks and tickling tumblers and, generally speaking, freeing anyone from the material burden of wealth. But contrary to all this, I don't really like cheese. And that's what stealth is to me in Baldur's Gate 3. It's a janky cheese sandwich. So just for context, I'm playing solo. I'm not building my character for stealth. I'm not using Pass Without a Trace. I'm not playing a Gloomstalker. I am playing a rogue. You know, I have my +3 dexterity bonus. I have a stealth proficiency bonus, but you don't need to do stealth checks to actually hide. Hold on one second. There's this rat following me around. Thanks, guys. Successfully hiding in combat breaks the enemies. They don't look for you. They won't run away. They will bravely hold their ground, eyes closed, mouths open, eating arrows and barfing empty threats. In this clip, I'm surrounded by 7 enemies. I walk into an ambush. Most of them are on the high ground above me. A quick jaunt to the corner, and you could clearly see how the turntables.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Cheesiest thing that I'm doing here is using extra bonus actions as a rogue to hide, sneak attack, and then hide again, but that's not even really necessary. And this is stealth combat in Baldur's Gate 3. Now, maybe you played Skyrim for 10 years straight and you've only ever been a stealth archer, and if that's true, I'm happy for you. Here you go. If you're that guy, then this is probably perfect for you. For me, the way these enemies react and their lack of reaction really breaks my immersion. You could solo the game doing this and it's totally trivial. And maybe that's okay in some form. This should definitely exist, like this class fantasy should totally remain viable. But here's how I think it could be better. You can give enemies wider vision cones, but that doesn't necessarily stop people from running right beside the enemy and disappearing. I think a proximity-based stealth check could help simulate the enemy hearing you move or notice how stinky you are, for example. Maybe you could let hide action, instead of being a bonus action, be a full action, unless you have a class feature or a feat and you're spec'd into it. At the very least, enemies need to search you out, and outside of combat, they kind of do. Enemies will slightly patrol and kind of react to your known but hidden presence, albeit not very effectively. And in combat, every once in a while, a goblin might sniff me out, kind of on accident, on his way to heal somebody that I've already been damaging. But there's no dice roll for this. I don't think it's a stealth check. I don't really know why it happens. It seems kind of random. So here's another example of not needing a stealth check to actually hide. All you have to do is break line of sight. There you go. All this guy would have to do is kind of glance over his shoulder a little bit and he would see me. But since we're out of line of sight, we hid, and now we're gone forever until we fuck something up. There's even this graphic that looks like it shows your last known position, but as of right now, I don't think it does anything. Hopefully in the future, this will be where the enemies saw you last and we'll go and investigate. So what do you guys think about the stealth system? Do you feel that it's kind of cheesy and janky? Do you think that maybe if enemies just searched you out a little bit more proactively, that it would feel a lot better? Is it good as it is? Do you think they need to overhaul it? I definitely think overall, Larian made a very immersive and reactive role-playing game. I'm not trying to hate on anything, I just want to talk about it. The point of doing these videos is really to start a dialogue with the community. I'm super curious about what you guys think. Y'all had a bunch of really good comments on the last one. Please let me know if you have any ideas how to make the stealth system better, or if you are that Skyrim stealth archer main, let me know you're out there still playing Skyrim. Never change.